Hi, we're Lucius, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'd like to welcome you to our interview with Lucius. Hello.
Hi.
How are you both doing?
Very well.
Doing great.
Thank you for taking the time to have a chat today.
Absolutely.
So I want to kick things off by discussing Good Grief, latest record release. What did you both do when it came out? What did you do to celebrate?
Oh, we were on Colbert.
Yeah.
We were on Colbert a couple days before, and then we played a record shop in Los Angeles where we just moved to. And then the next night, we were in Scottsdale. Yeah, tour.
A lot of the album is actually inspired by touring. So does it feel a little bit like things have come full circle now that you're taking this album inspired by touring on the road?
Yeah, I think that having gone through what we went through, all the good and the bad, it's easy now to have some perspective and know what the bad, sort of did to us, and sort of go into it with a new perspective and a new sort of, trying to avoid those the possibilities for difficulty, when possible, of course.
What's something you learned from the last time, whether it was something kind of difficult that you went through, that you're applying to this tour to make sure that something bad doesn't happen once again?
I think we learned, when we need to have space, or learning that we needed a little more space. We've upgraded our traveling situation, and that's been great so far, other than the stiff neck from the sleeping on the beds, but I'm sure we'll figure that out soon. It's only been a couple days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we just have a better understanding of all of our dynamics between the five of us too, and when people should be left alone, or when they need to talk, or whatever it happens to be.
Your new single, Born Again Teen, definitely makes me think about those carefree times when you're a teenager when you can kind of let yourself go a little wild. But I have a quote from you here where you were saying how you wanted to go back and write about times when nothing mattered. For you, what was it about your teen years where things maybe didn't matter as much?
I think it's just the notion that you don't have much responsibility, so there's an innate freedom there. That being said, we didn't have the most glamorous of teenage years, and I certainly wouldn't want to go back, but it's sort of having come to where we are now as adults, then being able to go back with the knowledge that you have as an adult, and how much more it would mean to you, how much more significant it would be, or how much more you would appreciate it, rather.
Well, having the success, when people from your past do end up reaching out to you, or they try to reconnect from those teen years, what's running through your mind, whether it's a friend request or someone kind of just being like, hey, how have you been?
It happens.
Yeah?
Yeah, it happens. It depends. I mean, sometimes it's nice, and then sometimes it's like, where have you been? And who are you?
What's your name again? You covered Strangers by the Kinks on the deluxe version of the album. Out of all songs, why did you decide to put your spin on that track? 'Cause the harmonies are just amazing on that song.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, we had been doing it live a lot, and Andy Burry actually brought that cover to the table, and we tried it out, and it just sounded really good. We had a lot of fun with it, and we were playing it live, and people responded well, and so we decided to record it for the record, for the deluxe.
And for your live shows, the interviews, all of the television appearances, you of course have been dressing the same for many years now. I think a lot of people have even mistaken you as twins in the past. When it comes to shopping, is this something where you either just pick up the same thing off of the hanger? Do you have things custom made for you? Tell us a little bit about the behind the scenes on that end.
It's a mixture, but I mean, we very much have a similar aesthetic, and now we'll sort of create a texture and a color palette in our minds and have it made, because it ends up actually being cheaper than getting things all the way around, and you get exactly what you're looking for, and something that fits you real perfectly. So
Well, I was scrolling through your Twitter feed, and I loved seeing how you're actually embracing some of, whether it's like the harsher comments or some of the trolls. You actually retweet those comments. A lot of artists won't even look themselves up to find their own reviews online. What about embracing those things to you? What's the attraction there?
I think the fact that somebody spends time bashing on somebody else, you know, I think people put, the internet's such an odd spectrum, but
Yes.
They put so much energy into something so negative and awful, and I don't think they realize what they're saying, because I don't think it's something they would actually say to somebody's face. So I think if you highlight it, it almost puts them
In an awkward
into their
position.
place. Yeah. And also, we find it funny.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think at one point after the Colbert taping, you know, somebody said that we're like Ronald McDonald's lesbian daughters. Like, sure. I mean, that's funny.
Yeah.
You know.
You can't take yourself too seriously, or
Yeah.
you'll drown, you know, in that kind of stuff. So
And also because we are so visually forward, people have something else to latch on to, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, who cares really?
Well, it's a lot easier to be the critic when you're not the one putting yourselves out there,
Right.
you know?
Totally.
So, well, outside of your love of music for the both of you, when you do have some downtime, what do you enjoy doing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just relaxing at home and being outside, hiking, trying to get outside as much as possible. Record shops, cooking.
yeah, you know, journaling. Being outside's an important one because we're always in either a bus or a venue. Even though we're traveling a lot, we're not outside all that much. So things like hiking and camping are great, and yeah, just relaxation doesn't happen often, so it's always well appreciated.
Well, then just to wrap things up today for all of your fans who are going to be viewing the interview, anything you want to say or shout out to them?
Our record, Good Grief, is out now, and we're real excited about it. We're going to be on the road for the next several months, and we just love being on tour and performing, so hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
And I just want to say thank the both of you for your time today. We really
Sure.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. And remember, to everybody viewing, visit us at musicblogya.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.